Hey everybody, it's Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher, and welcome to Forest Life. It's rainy. It's a nice rainy day. We should go fishing.
I should go fishing. Well, I'm not going to. Well, I don't know what I'm doing today.
We didn't have plans.
I don't know what we're doing.
All right.
We'll have to wait and see and find out. We got a letter from Scoot, though. Whoa, check out that burger paper.
I fucking love that.
If you're reading this letter, it means I'm bored. Really bored. Please save me from my boredom.
Let's
I'm
go
desperate.
talk to Scoot.
Scoot, listen, you're going to have to be the savior of your own problems.
Yes.
Can't
you can't depend on everyone else.
Can't be helping you. So what did we do last time? We were working in the house.
We've been working on the house. We went and got a bunch of things from your old house. Wicked Weed! Copyright.
The only good thing about rain is that you can skip a shower that day. Anyway, did you need something? Good job, Stitches.
So I'm going to actually look up exactly what we need to do so tomorrow we can go check out Mr. Rossetti.
Oh, okay.
Because it's supposed to be like the day before it rains.
The day before it rains or the day after it rains?
I mean, it'll be the day after we rain.
Okay.
So, but I'm saying if the day before you go see Rossetti it rains, is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow, that's kind of.
But you cut me off. Like I just did you.
You didn't cut me off. I just stopped on purpose.
Okay.
Oh, what was that? A snail?
Yeah, probably.
I accidentally knocked a snail off the bush.
Should have grabbed that snail.
Should have. I didn't see it until it fell.
So
At first, I thought it was a... What?
So I was just going to say, Tron invited us to her house, to her town to get a bunch of fossils.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
We only need one.
I was like, girl, we don't need a bunch of fossils. We just need one fossil.
Yep.
I didn't reply to that. At least not yet until now. Now today's episode, I replied to it.
Yeah, you got it right. Pterodactyl wing. That's all we need, girl. Then we're done. You don't get anything for getting all the fossils. I don't think.
You get a completed part of the museum. Man,
yeah,
Peaches.
but you don't get anything, though.
Oh, is he so glad she caught up with you?
Sorry to spring this on you, but would you be interested in burying my tiny house for me?
Put an extra house.
Sure, no problem. Put it right in front of your door.
Here it is. I don't want to get my hooves dirty.
You say hooves.
Hooves!
Hey, Scoot.
Hey, there's Scoot with his dumbass shirt.
This rain just won't let up. Clearly the sun needs a little pep talk today. Vroom. I thought he said pee, but...
Pee talk?
Yeah.
Look, I know he's a disturbing, terrible duck that we have in our town.
A freshwater gobby.
But he's better than Trump.
What?
Trump likes pee.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, it's a deep cut joke.
Is that true?
Have you not heard about that?
No.
There's apparently
the news makes me so sad. I don't watch it.
So apparently there's like a sex tape, but it's not really a sex tape, of him in Russia with Playboy models peeing on him.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
And he denies it, but
there's video evidence.
I don't know if there's video evidence.
Oh.
People say there is.
There is a video.
And that's like part of like the bullshit, like the whole Comey thing.
Part of the Russia investigation.
Yeah, it's part of the Russia investigation. Isn't that nuts?
Yes, the whole thing is fucking nuts. That's why I don't keep up with it anymore. Like, I can't tell anymore if headlines are like satire or if it's real. I find myself more than ever Googling sources like, is this a real like news source?
Yeah, all the time
or is this fake now? Or like, which side does this lean on? Like, I'm constantly Googling if I'm looking up anything about any sort of news. It's just like... I can't tell anymore. And it's so hyperbolic that it's sad, but I'm just like... Argh.
And you still can't hit fucking rocks on your first try.
Bryan, please. That is the least of our worries right now. Our president's a pee drinker, and you're worried about rocks?
I mean... Yeah.
I just watched an episode of Law & Order SVU where they thought the dude was collecting pee to drink. He wasn't.
What?
But there was this guy who was like, you know, raping a bunch of women, but he was collecting their urine.
Okay.
And one of the things they thought he was doing was drinking the pee. That's like a thing. But he wasn't.
So he was raping them, just not drinking their pee?
He was still collecting their pee, but not for, like, not to drink it.
That's weird.
But that was the thing they thought at first. Their psychologist was like, he could be drinking a pee. That's called a blah, blah, blah. It was like some term. I was like, great. Now I am imagining just like...
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Drinking pee.
You know
how you get those Kool-Aid mustaches?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's like
that's disgusting.
It's like a pee mustache. Oh,
well, now I'm not thirsty for anything.
Well, not lemonade, at least.
No, definitely not that.
Oh, man. Well, this got off to a weird start.
Man, see...
That's what you get for making jokes.
All right, well, guys, I don't know where else to go. So, today is no exception. So we're just going to get into fucking national days because I have no idea where to go from here.
It's awkward turtle right now.
You know what the best thing is, though? Let's start with number 2 here because it has a lot to do with what we were talking about. Today is National Columnist Day. Mm-hmm. On this day, we honor all newspaper columnists and their contributions to the truth in black and white. So yeah, don't stop confusing us, and I'll celebrate you. But the next ones are pretty nice. Let's do this other one though. It's today is also National Lineman Appreciation Day.
Lineman?
Yeah. So when I first read this, I was like, are we talking about like the lineman in football? Like a football player?
Yeah, like a linebacker?
No. This is talking about the people who work on power lines.
Oh,
so
okay.
If the power is on where you are reading this article, which we're not reading, you're watching this show.
So yeah, the power's probably on. Unless you're watching on mobile, then...
Yeah, I don't know. You likely have a lineman to thank. From the power plant, the grid crisscrossing the country, both above and underground, and right up to the meters on our homes, these men and women build and maintain the system that keep our nation running. So, yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Power Man.
Power Man!
Power Lineman.
But this next one's really, really good, actually.
Okay.
Next one's really good. I wanted to save the best one for last.
It better be good, Brian.
Today is National Animal Crackers Day.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Animal crackers.
Like animal cookies?
Uh-huh. So when I first started playing this game, I actually would imagine each animal as an animal cracker.
You imagine eating the animals?
You would imagine eating them.
Okay.
And it was a lot more basic back in GameCube days. So it's like, oh, this one's a cow. You know.
Nom 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 hamburger.
Nom, nom, nom. Yeah. So that's what I do. Anyways, this day brings us back to our childhood memories and the many boxes of animal crackers that we shared with our friends.
Oh, I used to love those things.
Animal crackers refer to a type of small cookie based in the shape of a circus or zoo animal, such as a lion, tiger, bear, or elephant. The most common variety are light-colored and slightly sweet. However, chocolate and frosted varieties are also available. Even though the animal crackers are made with layered dough, much like crackers, they are still sweet like cookies.
So there is some frosted ones that are delicious.
I love the frosted ones. They're a little too...
They are really sweet. They're completely doused in like icing. And they come in like
fucking cake icing
pink and white.
With sprinkles.
And then they have sprinkles on them. And I forget the brand. It might be Keebler that makes them.
It's either Keebler or like something starts with a D.
But they come in like a little... they come in like a pouch, I guess.
Yeah.
With like a resealable pouch. I don't know. They come in like a weird packaging. They're kind of hard to find on the shelf because they don't really. I don't know. It doesn't really stand out.
All right.
I always have to look for them.
This is completely off the rails of what we're talking about right now. Anyone that feels like doing this, please make fan art of Marcel standing in the rain by himself on the street.
I'll draw a picture.
I just want the shittiest picture of Marcel by himself on the street. Maybe Digby can be way in the background.
Did he not have an umbrella?
Yeah, they had an umbrella, but he just looked the saddest he's ever looked, and we've watched him for half a year be super sad.
He looks the Same. I wonder if after Rocket moves, if she'll like haunt our main street.
Now, I would be happier if Rocket haunted us.
Yeah.
That's fine. But yeah, Brittany, that's it for National Days.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we didn't have too much today. Plus, I mean, most of them were just like, thank these people. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, people.
I don't really have a story about power lines.
I have a story, but it's not a good one.
Okay.
Basically, I watched a man lose his arms.
Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing, but you watched a man lose his arm.
Yeah, the first place I lived at. So Tampa, Florida is the lightning capital of the world. And
coming at you with a Florida story.
Yeah. And when I was little, I grew up in Tampa, Florida. And we were for people who know the area, I'm going to get a little extra detailed. It's near MacDill Air Force Base. Right there on South Tampa, right off shit, I just forgot the name.
You don't know.
It was Dale Mabry. It was off of Dale Mabry. And I was watching this guy.
Do we have this song? KK Condor?
No, absolutely not. I've never heard it, or I don't even know it.
I like it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I want
anyway,
that.
I'm sorry. Tell me about your man who lost his arm.
So I'm watching this guy work on a power line, and he's yelling at me to go inside, right?
Yeah.
And I'm
Didn't
like...
heed his warning?
Well, no, I yelled at him. I was like, there's a thunderstorm. Because there was a thunderstorm coming, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like... yelling at him, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going inside because there's a thunderstorm. And I'm, at this point in my life... terrified of thunder. Yeah. By the way, I live in the lightning capital of the world. And and I'm just so I go inside. Guy finally realizes, oh shit, there's a storm about that's brewing, right? And then another thing in Florida, storms come out of nowhere. You live right off the beach, the temperature, like it rains every day at 4 p.m. in Tampa. It's just the way it is. Anyways, he doesn't get down from the power line in time, and lightning strikes. It doesn't like strike him. Lightning strikes nearby though, and it freaks him out, and he gets caught up in the power lines. And because of the recent lightning, there's a surge, and the pole he was on and everything blew up.
Yeah.
And he lost his arms. Yeah, both his arms flew off his body.
Wow. Are you sure it just wasn't your
No,
dad
I remember my dad calling 911.
Sorry, that was a deep cut from
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said, are you sure it wasn't your dad teaching you a lesson?
No.
And I said, sorry, that's a deep cut from Arrested Development.
Yeah, no.
I know you don't watch that show. They consistently have like this guy who's a friend of the family who only has one arm. Yeah. Who would like teach them lessons. Like he would lose the arm or whatever. And he's like, that's why you don't drink milk in the car or whatever. Put like an empty milk container back in the refrigerators. It's like always ridiculous shit. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at your story. But
no, I mean, it's kind of like...
It's like kind of insane, though.
So, like, I guess that, yeah, appreciate your linemen because some lose their arms.
Yeah, Jesus.
I mean...
We had like an old... I had like an old science teacher in high school who apparently used to work on power lines.
Yeah.
But he was an ass and nobody liked him. And one day he was telling us a story about how he like fell off a pole and broke his back. And my friend sat behind me and he like whispered, he's like, I wish he would have killed himself or whatever. Like something really terrible. But like in high school, you know how you are when you're in high school.
Yeah.
And like I started laughing in class because of just the way my friend said it.
Yeah, dark humor is how teenagers live.
Yeah, yeah. And I got in so much trouble for like laughing during his story. So I guess I did have a story about
there you go.
Power lines.
Just pull it out.
Great. I'm glad we can talk about some dark shit today.
Today is kind of a dark story day.
Well, it's raining, I guess.
Everybody put that flashlight in front of your face. I want to hear your fucking terrible story. Yeah, leave one in the comments.
Phew.
But you know,
gonna have to take a shot of whiskey after this.
I know. So guys, we got more. It's okay because you know what? It's someone's birthday and it could be you. And if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Thank you so much for being here.
Happy birthday.
I really do appreciate it. What was I saying?
What are you doing? Are you clicking on stuff?
No,
it's this thing recording. It better be recording.
It is definitely recording.
Are we rolling?
Yes. No, I was looking at it and this was hovering here, so I thought it was recording whatever the hell's like there, but
what
it's
is
not.
There?
That's how you do a scene change.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
I was like, who's that person?
It's you. It's a video of you.
It's weird. I thought it was my mom. For a split second.
Oh man, how's that feel?
My mom.
How does that feel?
Like, how is our mom? How is my mom even on the computer? First of all, second of all, what?
You just
Third of all,
you just mistook yourself for your mom. How's that feel?
I thought I was my mom.
I just putting that
just
out
like
there.
Her face is like red sometimes.
Yeah. So I do that sometimes with my dad.
You think you're your dad?
Yeah, it's happened to me like 3 times, and every time it's terrifying.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel that bad.
My whole family's done that to me like my whole life, but I've never done it to me. It's different, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I've never thought I looked like my mom. Everyone has always told me I look like my dad.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really.
Time changes things, I guess. I don't know.
Or maybe I just need to go to the fucking eye doctor.
So the fun thing for me is that I look a lot like my dad, but I have the personality of my mom.
Mm-hmm. You have a bit of your dad in you too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah, definitely.
Especially like when it comes to doing stuff. Like if you're working on a project, oh my god, your dad's the worst. Like he insists on doing everything himself, but he's so mad the whole time, and he makes everyone else so upset the whole time. And you do the same fucking thing too. You always want stuff to go just a certain way, and you like want help, but you don't want anybody to help you because they'll mess it up. You're the same way.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, fucking drive me crazy.
I feel like I've gotten better at that.
Yeah, probably. But I have to point it out to you.
Okay.
Like, you're acting like dad. Whenever you tell somebody they're acting like their parents, they're like, oh. They'll like stop and be like, oh, you're right. Ooh.
Well, Brittany, we have 3 birthdays that we're going to celebrate today. So a few days ago, we celebrated a Doctor Who birthday, and Brittany had no idea who the fuck we were talking about. And when I was redoing birthdays, and like this was another Doctor Who person, and it was like the exact same spot as the other person, like on my list here. Today is David Tennant's birthday. David Tennant turns 47 years old today, who's born in 1971. The Scottish actor who gained fame amongst American audiences as the 10th Doctor in the science fiction series Doctor Who. He also starred in the TV serial Casanova in 2005, and in 2015 he began playing the character Kilgrave in the Netflix series Jessica Jones. I forget what the hell. Yeah, perfect.
We should make him say P-mouth.
P-mouth. Yes. No, doesn't fit. That works.
What do you want?
I was going to say P-stash.
P-stash?
You could, yeah. You could just do the letter P and then stash. Well, all right, fuck it. Do it. P-stash.
Do you want a hyphen in there?
No.
P-stash?
Just P-stash. I mean, with his duck bill, he kind of looks like he has a P-stash.
Yeah, probably. You got it, dude.
Man, today's a weird episode. This is bold!
He can't wait to sling that one around town.
Oh my god. Please don't sling your P-stash around.
Yeah, that'll be another one we go to Isabel later to tell her, like, animals got a dirty mouth.
No one's came to our town. How are these animals getting so many dirty mouths? That one's literally describing a dirty mouth,
Come on, freshwater gobby.
Well, Brittany, that's not it. You actually know the next 2 people that are on our list.
Yeah.
Next, we have Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien.
He turns 55 years old today. He was born in 1963. The humorous talk show host known for hosting Late Night from 1993 to 2009. He hosted The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien for a year before becoming the host of Conan on TBS in 2010. That was a weird time.
Wow.
Me and Brittany actually had television during that time.
Did we?
Yeah, we were watching like Jimmy what's his name?
Fallon?
Jimmy Fallon kind of like take over the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
It was a weird time.
Yeah, I guess it was. Is that during like the Olympics?
Yeah, it was like during the Olympics and Cosmos and whatnot.
That's why we had TV. Mm-hmm. We only had it for a couple of months to watch the Cosmos and the Olympics.
So that's actually what we do. Whenever the Olympics comes around, we get TV for a little bit.
Yeah, let's watch the Olympics. So we watched them pretty heavily this year, but it fizzled out a little bit for me. I went on my trip to Baltimore.
Yeah.
And that was like in the middle of the Olympics.
Well, on top of that, I'm not real happy with the way NBC does their
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous how many commercials there were. Mm-hmm. I'm just used to watching entertainment on like a streaming platform where there's no commercials. And
on top of that, I'm used to like I remember back when, like, in the Georgia Olympics, I believe it was like 1996, I watched all the games live, and whether they were happening at night or during the day, it didn't matter. I just watched them, and the Olympics just perpetually stayed on. Yeah. For like 12 to 18 hours a day. Yeah. They would stop to do the news, and that was it.
Yeah, but now they got all kinds of shows.
Now it's like,
they do.
I gotta wait for Hollywood Access to end so I can watch some bullshit. Anyways, somehow we got there from Conan O'Brien. You know what? I'm sure Conan O'Brien appreciates
Raven today.
Dog shitting on
a
NBC,
goldfish. Though. Oh, apparently I already caught a goldfish.
So our last birthday for today is Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis turns 65 years old today, born in 1953. The American actor and writer became best known for his roles in such classic films as Ghostbusters, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and he also had roles in Spaceballs, Little Shop of Horrors, and The Flintstones. That's a weird movie to end on.
Flintstones?
He was Barney Rubble.
Seen that movie.
Oh, man. So the first
Flintstones
on
Netflix
is good.
Right now?
No, the second one's on Netflix right now.
Is it the second
Which
one?
is not good.
Oh.
The first one had John Goodman as Fred Flintstone and Rick Moranis as Barney Rubble.
Yeah, and that's pretty good casting.
And it was good. Like, okay, not in like, oh God, you have to see this movie right now, but more like, hey, this is on. Oh, this is kind of funny.
This is an interesting live action version of this.
Yeah.
They ever do a live action version of the Jetsons?
I don't think they ever did that.
So when I was a kid, I had this movie. It was when the Jetsons meet the Flintstones.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I used to have that. My grandpa and I used to watch a lot of the Flintstones.
I actually went to go see...
Because that's a fucking old-ass cartoon from like when he was younger.
You were probably like 2 or 3 years old, but one of the first movies I actually saw in theaters was Jetsons, the movie. And my parents refused to go see it. So I went to the movie by myself.
Why? They were like, fuck that show.
They really did not want to see Jetsons, the movie. And actually, I watched it like recently, like 2 years ago. I was just bored and I just started watching it.
Yeah.
It's not good. The idea is really good. Like, I got into like the core idea, but there's just some really corny moments.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a very old cartoon. Yeah. You know?
Well, this came out in the 90s, though.
Still.
It's
based on a really old cartoon. And
that
all
really
of the jokes are very like wholesome and like corny.
There was so much.
It moves very slowly, and it basically reads like a comic strip. Like every like little section is a new comic strip. You know, kind of reads like that.
Oh, it had rampant sexism.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, just all the way through it.
Yeah,
like they tried to fix it in the 90s way, you know.
Yeah,
but it's still not very good. But yeah, and finally, our last birthday is Piper the bird. If you have Piper the bird in your town, they love iconic and black things. So get them something like that.
Piper the bird. Paid the Pied Piper.
Paid the Piper. I was waiting for one of us to make that joke.
Why?
I sat here. I was like, I'm gonna let Brittany take it if she gets there. If not, I was gonna jump in, and both happened. So, got anything good? I really haven't been seeing what you've been catching. I don't ever get
anything good. It's because I don't ever know if it's going to be raining or not, and then we come in.
You don't prepare at a certain time.
We're here at noon, and there ain't shit. The river's at noon.
Oh yeah.
Can't even find a freshwater gobby for Scoot. Good old P-Stash.
Good old P-Stash over there. That's
unfortunate for him.
He's gonna have to live with that forever.
Did we ever do a celebration for the bench? The yellow bench?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We haven't built anything else since.
Yeah, it's because there's nothing else to build.
All right.
Nothing else to fucking build. Nothing else, Brian.
Well, if there's nothing else, maybe...
At least I'm wearing my galoshes today.
Yeah, you mean you're dressed for the part.
Yep.
So.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I was going to see if I could find like a big fish down here.
Big fish.
Oh, shit.
Wow, that was immediate. He's ready to get caught.
No, it wasn't me. Or it wasn't him, it was me.
Oh, did you just pull it out real quick?
Yeah, I pulled it out too fast.
Got real antsy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing too much Fortnite.
Yeah, I did.
Because when you got to the end of that beach, I was like, why don't you just build something so you could walk over?
Why don't you shut up?
My brain's
This is why you're not allowed to play Animal Crossing.
I know.
Because you trying to gun people down.
I know, it'd kill all the animals.
I would have played Fortnite and get number 1 without killing anybody.
I mean,
you'd have to kill the second person, I guess. Unless they die in a storm.
Or they fall off of something. Ooh, nice.
A butterfly fish.
So.
Yeah.
Nice.
I guess it says, as mayor, welcome to my pockets. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad we at least caught something new.
Yeah.
It wasn't complete wasted day.
Wasted.
Well, you should play some Fortnite with us this Thursday.
What?
Yeah.
What is he?
Me, Crits, and
oh yeah,
and like Zump and whatnot been playing.
Yeah, I can probably try.
Kazoo comes in every now and then. He'll come in.
I'll be real bad
hours.
though, because I can't play video games.
Brittany, Remley, I don't think he's killed a single person yet.
Oh, really?
He's played with us for 3 weeks in a row now. So, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I love you, Remley. I know you're not watching, but whatever.
He'll watch this one episode.
The one episode.
Be like, son of a bitch!
I know, right? Someone's going to tip him off.
Talking mad smack about my skills.
I've gotten pretty decent at the game, but I'm not like good.
I'm pretty good at the game, if I say so myself.
I don't get to say that too much, so I won't pat myself on the back.
There's games that you're good at. Don't act like that.
Yeah, like Sonic fucking R.
I caught a squid. Yes, I did. Well, I'm sorry that's the game that you chose to be good at.
I chose.
God, pick a different game.
You're getting actually pretty good at your Mario 64 run.
No, I'm not. It's terrible. It's going terrible.
Speaking of which, guys, Cinco de Mario is coming up. Make sure that you set your alarm clocks. We're starting at noon.
For the 5th of May.
4th. May 4th, Brittany. It's from 4th through the 6th. We'll be covering the complete day of May 5th, though.
Yeah, and I immediately have to leave and go house sit for my mom.
Yep, and as soon as she gets done house sitting, I have to leave and go house sit for my mom.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have there might be a few days we might have trouble hitting our marks here.
Bar knife jaw.
We're going to have to record so much in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, I guess that wraps it up for today. Fish. Is there any last closing remarks you wanted to say before we end this Wednesday?
Peace dash.
Really? That's what you want to end on?
You know, I think that sums up this episode pretty well.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you had a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
You guys should have seen the fucking face he gave me. All right.
Bye.